Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Don't forget like, share, and subscribe.
Our intestines are not only involved in digestion, but they also form our immune system and the synthesis of many vitamins. That's why the condition of our intestines is directly related to the condition of our body as a whole, and after 50 years of age, this influence becomes critical. What affects our intestinal health the most? Our diet, but sometimes we unknowingly ruin our intestines. In this video, we have collected the foods that are most harmful to it, and which should be excluded from your diet. So watch the video till the end. It will be very interesting and useful. Here we go. By the way, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so you will not miss any of our new videos. Number 1. Processed meat. So the product worth eliminating from your diet is processed meat. It has been proven many times to be one of the most harmful and toxic foods to our intestines. Processed meats would include wieners, sausages, ham, and so on. In general, any meat product is not pure meat. Processed meat has been shown to significantly increase the risk of colon cancer. This is primarily because such meat contains large amounts of nitrosamines. These are toxic carcinogenic substances. They appear as a result of factory processing. In addition, all these products have a large number of other extremely unpleasant and harmful elements, trans fats, high doses of sodium, and large amounts of other preservatives, flavor enhancers, and stabilizers. Some of these substances can be harmless and some can be toxic, so it's always better to prefer a whole piece of meat that you cook at home yourself. Number 2. Roast meat. The next point is roast meat. Even if we took a normal whole piece of meat but cooked it that way, it's not healthy, and that's fine when you're young, but as you get older you can start to have problems. So of course any fried meat is a very big strain on our entire gastrointestinal tract. In the stomach, this fried meat will lie for up to 7 hours because it will be very difficult for the gastric juices and acids to break it down. So much acid will be produced that it will provoke both gastritis and reflux. But even when this piece of meat is finally evacuated from the stomach into the intestines after 7 hours, problems will continue there as well, particularly the increased strain on the pancreas. Number 3. Frying. Also, when we fry any food, including meat and oil, a lot of carcinogens are produced. This is bad for our intestines and our entire body. Moreover, there are serious questions about the quality of the oil in which we fry. Generally speaking, experts do not recommend frying. It is better not to fry. Foods are much better either boiled or cooked in the oven, in a steamer, or in the microwave. Microwaving, oddly enough, is a much healthier way to cook food than frying. The only thing worse than frying is stir frying. That is when we completely dip the food in boiling oil. What kind of oil do you use when frying? The thing is, every oil has a different smoking point. It's much harder to bring frying oil up to that threshold. That's why refined frying oil was invented, which is designed specifically for frying. Because if we pour unrefined oil into a frying pan and start heating it, we will very quickly notice that it is beginning to smoke. It gives off an unpleasant smell. If you see smoke from the oil and smell it, pour it out at once and do not eat it in any case. Smoky oil becomes highly carcinogenic and toxic. The smoking point is much higher and it is much harder to get to that point. That's why you fry with refined oil, but there are nuances here. The fact is that people by inertia start adding refined oil to their salads and wherever they can. So you can't eat refined oil under any circumstances. It's because refined oil contains a lot of glycerol ethers and they are toxic and carcinogenic. So here we are walking on some kind of razor blade, and that's a risk. But what can you do? These are the times we live in, these are the products we have. So to summarize, if you add yourself to a salad that is without heat treatment or any oil, then always use unrefined oil. And if you fry, always use refined oil. Number 4. Sugar. The next item that is extremely bad for our intestines is sugar. It's sugar again, which is bad for probably everything. I don't even know what it's good for, or at least neutral for. Now, a large number of studies have conclusively proven that consuming sugar negatively affects our gut microflora. And the microflora, you might say, is a whole separate organ that greatly affects our body. A lot of new research shows that microflora has a very big effect on our mood and even on our behavior and character. Microflora affects the synthesis of many vitamins and their absorption. If the microflora is disrupted, we can have a lot of problems. So it's sugar that affects our microflora in a very negative way, shifting it toward a more pathogenic state. Roughly speaking, if we eat a lot of sugar, the good microbes in the gut will die, and their place will be taken by, roughly speaking, bad harmful microbes. It has been noted that such pathogenic microflora can lead to Parkinson's and Alzheimer's syndrome. That is serious changes already in the brain, not to mention serious changes in the gastrointestinal tract. That's obvious. Number 5. Alcohol. The next point is alcohol. It used to be thought that for men a safe dose of alcohol is 40 grams of pure alcohol, and for women 20 grams. It's about 1 ounce. But today experts conclude that there are no safe doses of alcohol. The whole question is only in the amount. If we drink a little at a time, The harm is insignificant and it can be coped with. Ultimately, we cannot live in a perfect vacuum, but if we abuse it, it's pretty much clear to everyone. Abusing alcohol causes the intestines to stop absorbing proteins, vitamins, and many other useful micronutrients normally. Hard alcohol is also associated with gastrointestinal cancers. On the other hand, people may think, well, okay, I'll give up strong alcohol, which is strong, harmful, in favor of low-alcohol beverages, like beer. Well, it has to be said that's not the answer either. If you abuse low-alcohol beverages, you can get intestinal problems here too, just of a slightly different kind. In particular, abusing beer can provoke an overgrowth of microflora in the small intestine. This is a situation in which too much pathogenic microflora starts to appear in our intestines, which should not be there. And as a consequence, this is constant bloating, digestive disorders, severe discomfort, and then you have to treat all this stuff with a specialist. So of course, our intestines need to be protected and cared for, and in return it will be grateful to us and give us a pleasant feeling of likeness, as well as ensure the health of the whole body. By the way, write in the comments, do you eat any of these foods, or maybe something you've given up on principle? Share, it would be interesting. And now I highly recommend you to watch my other video, where I talk about the top 5 foods that clean your intestines and help them. This video will be a great addition to what I've been talking about here, and you'll have a complete picture. The link to the video just appeared on the screen. And also I left the link in the description and I've pinned it in the top comment. Be sure to check it out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the video about the top 5 foods for our gut.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.